What's up, everyone? My name is Joab. How y'all doing today? So it's March 14th, and that means that tonight, March 15th at midnight, snagging season for Spoonbill in Missouri is going to begin. So I'm going to be at Osceola City Park snagging from the bank and trying my luck out there. And speaking of snagging from the bank, today's video is going to be part 2 about a series I'm making on just how to snag for Spoonbill. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you, show you how, and teach you how to throw a big bait caster from the bank to help increase your chances. Alright, so the rod I'm going to use today is my main snagging rig right here. It's an Eagle Claw Ozark Snagging Special, 6-foot heavyweight rod. And the reel I'm going to use is a Penn number 49, or just a Penn 49 Super Mariner. This is a deep sea fishing reel right here. I mean, it is made for trolling and just dropping off. It doesn't come with a level one, but today I'm going to show you how to make it happen. Alright, so because it's not officially snagging season yet, I'm not using any hooks on here because I don't accidentally snag a fish. Alright, so like I said, this is just doesn't have a level line, so you have to move the line back and forth with your thumb. I'll go over that here in a second when we actually throw. But the very first thing you want to do before you try to throw it out really far is throw it in a short way to actually get your line wet, so that way you don't burn your thumb up. And also the second thing you do is do not try to show off people how far you can throw and then make a fool of yourself when you get a big bird's nest. Alright, so here we go. Just let your line get down in the water there. Alright, flip crank back down. And this is what I was talking about, having to use your thumb to level wind it. Well, something that you need to remember is do not put your thumb directly on the line. What I like to do is I like to hold the side of my thumb over here on the spool. Some people like that side. It's just a matter of personal preference. Alright, so now I'll show you how to really throw it out there. What you want to do is you want to use some of your body weight, but you want to just kind of flick it forward. I guess that makes as much sense as anything. Just throw it forward, and instead of trying to put your whole body weight into it like I see some people do. So alright, here we go. Send it. And that's how you throw a snagging rig. Alright, so a couple of 3 tips I want to leave with you all before in the video. I had to get off the water there. I'm back on the pod right now. I was getting cold with all that wind. It's going to be an interesting opening night this year. Well, anyway, so 3 tips. One is, I forgot to mention, the first one was check your tension on your reel. That's going to be different, how to set that up depending on what reel you're using, but that's usually not pretty hard to do. What usually we'll do is you flip open the spool to work in free fall, and the tension should be to where the weight drops at a fairly slow rate and touches the ground. Basically, it's tension set right to where when the weight hits the ground, it doesn't allow the spool doesn't keep moving and make all your line ball up. I actually like to run a little looser than that to help when I'm bank fishing. Second thing is, if you've never used a bait caster at all, I highly recommend you learn how to throw on a small, like bass bait caster before you try using one of these big things, because if you get it wrong, you got that much more line on that big spool that you got to either cut out or just try to untangle, and it can be a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing. Experience talking here. Alright, and the final and third thing is, don't keep your hands warm. And a lot of time when I go snagging off the bank somewhere, we'll have a little, unless it's just warm outside, we'll have a little campfire set up to where we can just walk over, warm our hands back up so we can continue fishing. You can wear gloves if you want to, but my issue with that is when I'm wearing gloves, my thumb cannot feel the spool, and I just don't feel like I don't have a whole lot of control. I usually can't throw nearly as far as if I'm not wearing gloves. So, but just always remember, mainly to keep whatever thumb you're going to use to control the speed on the spool, that's the thumb you want to use. You want to keep that warm. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. I hope you all learned something new today, and always remember to live your best life.